Welcome everyone back again to another worthless mutts. This is episode number 18. I am your host. You can now call me Gore the Dog Butcher. Once again, it's great to be back. Today we're going to be doing something a little different from what I am used to doing. Instead of showing the humiliation of these dog lovers. Today I am going to have a big talk to these dog lovers. We're gonna have a talk, and I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel. I'm going to tell you the facts, and I'm going to tell you the things that you do and are and possess is absolute worthless. And I know dog lovers, they don't like when people correct them or tell them anything. They don't like when people try to, tell them that they're doing wrong or tell them that they don't like their dog or their dog is annoying or bothering them or their property. Dog lovers don't like. They don't appreciate you telling them that their dog is causing problems. Because you see, dog lovers, they like to live. Dog lovers like to live in the dark. They like to breathe and play in the dark. For all of you who don't know what black or dark means esoterically, black means absent. And dog lovers want to be absent from reality. This is the truth. This is fact. Dog lovers want to be absent from reality. They want to stay in the dark. They enjoy it. Whether or not their dog has caused numerous problems or has attacked or killed someone, these dog lovers want to remain in the dark to continue their worthless, reckless, and toxic behavior that doesn't even benefit themselves. If anything, their behavior, this dog loving behavior, is only harming them. But when you're distracted, when you're ignorant, when you're used to the dark and comfortable in the dark, you're unable to see the wrong that you're doing. It's like doing a bad habit. You do something over and over again, you don't realize that you're doing it and that it's harmful for you until someone else says the certain behavior that you're doing is harmful. And this dog culture, dog loving, is way more harmful than these dog lovers realize. These dog lovers, they hide behind monkey see, monkey do. Since everyone else is doing it, that makes it okay to love dogs. It's a fact. Because everyone else is doing it, it makes it okay. So if everyone else is taking drugs and jumping off buildings, apparently by their logic, it's okay. It's okay to kill yourself and to take drugs, apparently, going by the dog lover's logic. Dog lovers, you need to wake up. The title of this video is going to be a big talk a big talk with the dog lovers. And in brackets, it's a con game. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, dog culture is nothing more than a con game. And I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. I'm going to keep on saying it. This dog culture is only around to continue the dumbing down of society. Dog culture is only around to continue the dumbing down of society. Listen to this, dog lovers. Who goes out and brings in a disease infested animal into their home where they sleep and eat and make food and whatsoever? Who does that? Apparently these dog lovers do, and because of the help of the dog industry and the media and the celebrities that help promote and support and hide information regarding dogs, uh, it is, dog lovers see it as okay just because their favorite celebrity or favorite puny celebrity has a dog. They're gonna justify their mental illness. And yes, dog culture is a mental illness. And again, dog culture is a con game. It is a big, fat con game. In my theory is this: the person, whoever thought having dogs as pets, was probably trying to make some cash. Person who started this dog industry was probably trying to make some cash. And then somehow he was able to use his selling skills and lies in order to sell these worthless mutts. And slowly but surely, a lot of people bought into it. A lot of people bought into the con game. And then eventually, the hidden hand or the powers that be realized that maybe we can make a lot of money off this. Maybe we can make $1 trillion off of dogs. And probably someone would probably said, no way, people aren't that stupid to take in these worthless dogs, these infested, ugly mutants. But then they took the risk, and it paid off. And here we are in 2021, so they say, and the dog industry is a $1 trillion industry, all thanks to dumb people, really, who fell for the con game, who fell for the lies. These are the people that say dogs are good companions, dogs are there to help you not feel lonely, dogs are friends, dogs love you. And I believe they knew that was BS, because their job was to make money, to pay the bills. And they were able to, but unfortunately, their evil scheme turned into what we see today: a worthless, toxic dog culture filled with a lot of dumb, disrespectful people. It's true. A lot of dog lovers are very disrespectful. They don't care for their neighbors. They don't care for themselves. They don't care what their dog, destroys. And especially these dog lovers, apparently they don't care about their children's safety. These dog lovers, grown adults, mind you, they go out. They will go out and abduct not abduct. They will go out and buy a dog, a worthless mutt, puppy or not, and they will bring that ferocious, worthless mutt into the home. They will pay money, thousands of dollars, for a dog so that dog could mingle with their children. They're bringing home a dangerous, worthless mutt into their home to endanger their children. This is fact. These dog lovers do that time and time again. They will go out and adopt or abduct, buy, purchase a dog or dogs, and bring them into the home to endanger their own children. They jeopardize their own flesh and blood for a dog. The money that they use to spend on the dog could be used to spend on their own children. No other species does this. They don't sacrifice something to save another type of species. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. But only with these dog lovers that they will allow and bring in whatever kind of dog it is or dogs it is and incorporate that dog with their children, either 6-year-old, preschool, or just a newborn baby. And we've heard time and time again of these dogs attacking, biting, nibbling, and unfortunately, to say it, killing children, their own children. You dog lovers, again, you gotta realize you're part of this con game. So much lies, and they have brainwashed you. They have brainwashed you, and they have put you in a doggy illusion. Well, where you're going to put the dog as priority and put your children as third class, fourth class citizen in their own home. Whether they attack or not is irrelevant. It is still child endangerment. If you're having dinner at the table with your children and you put a loaded gun on the table and that gun still doesn't go off, that is still child endangerment. If you put your children in the car and don't buckle them up in a seatbelt or in a car seat, and you go on the highway, go wherever, and you arrive home safely, that is still child endangerment. So it doesn't matter whether or not your dog's attacked or it's sweet. Again, what does sweet mean? I'll get back to that. Again, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. These dog lovers are playing the con game, and they're too ignorant to see it. And speaking about sweet, tell me, what does sweet mean in terms of a dog? I've seen this countless times on YouTube videos, on Reddit, on Facebook, where these dog lovers will say their dog is sweet. They'll say, "Oh, the dog bit me, but the dog is sweet. The dog is sweet, but it bit the neighbor. The dog is sweet, but it's growling at me." What the heck does sweet mean in terms of a dog? All the dog does is eat, sleep, and crap. That's it. That's it. You're basically, again, I don't know who's conning who's slaving who. I'm not sure if the dog is slaving the owner or the owner is enslaving the dog. Right at this point, it's too hard to tell at this point. But these dog lovers want to call their dog sweet. For what? What has your dog done that is sweet? Lick your face? You're saying if someone licks your face, they're sweet? Then, like, I don't get it. These you dog lovers, you gotta realize again, you're part of this con game. I believe, in theory, that again, people that run this dog industry, they probably know dogs are worthless as well. I think a couple of them truly knows that dogs are worthless, that they're worthless, and that they're a prop, and that they're just being used in order to make money. I don't think truly those that are on top of the pyramid of this dog industry really loves dogs the way that you dog lovers do. All part of a con game. It's like a slave trade. It's just like the slave trade. That dog is money. Money for the dog industry. Money for the dog food industry. Money for the veterinarians. Money for various things. It's all about the money. It's all business. The dog is all business. It's a prop. It's worthless. It's useless. You bring your dog home, it causes trouble. You give it food, it stops. Then it licks your face. Then it craps. You pick up the shit. Like I don't get it. Like I really don't get it. How you dog lovers can be so blind, to this con game. I just don't know. When I was just in the room, still in the womb, I've always hated dogs, and I'm gonna brag about it. I'm gonna take pride in it. I believe I was the first person to actually hate dogs. Again, because I hate dogs from the room, mind you. And when I first seen a dog, like I hated it. Like I didn't understand why this thing is there, why someone would have this worthless thing there. And then you dog lovers will use your dog to torment me as a child, just a little child. You know, you let your dogs roam loose around the block. You let them lunge at me. You force me to sit in your car with two loose dogs in it. You bring your dogs to a field trip full of children. And this shows that you have no regard for human life. No regard for people. No regard for children. Not even your own children. Thankfully, I was never bitten. But I didn't need to get bitten to know that dogs are worthless. I didn't need to have a dog to know that dogs were worthless. I already knew from when I was in the room, from the 90s, mind you, that dogs were just worthless. Were disgusting. Were terrible, dangerous, scary, creepy looking creatures. They were so different from other real animals. Dogs were so different from the birds, the squirrels, the raccoons. Like no other animal bothered me as much as dogs. Not cats. Maybe we had coyotes in the area, but they didn't bother me. I seen a few foxes, they didn't bother me, but only when you see a dog. Only when I see a dog, when the dog sees me, they have a problem with me. And there was a year where I don't know what was going on. I'm walking down the street, on the other side of the street, and dogs would always lunge at me from across the street. They would stare at me from across the street. I'm minding my own business. Imagine if I was close up to them. You know what would happen. You damn well know what would happen, dog lovers. Because you take joy when your dog attacks and probably kills people. You probably enjoy it. It makes you feel excited. Because you're sick in the head. This dog culture is dumbing you down, and you fail to realize that you're part of this big con game. You're part of this big con game. And it's unfair that these dog lovers and these dogs can behave like. I believe that every animal and humans, we have these unwritten, unheard of rules that, when you as a human go close to an animal, they're gonna run away. They keep their distance. But dogs, it's like, whether they know you or not, they're always gonna approach you, come towards you, attack you, bite you, come for food. I don't get it. You know? I don't get it. Dogs just make me feel so uncomfortable. When I'm around them, it just makes me feel so uncomfortable. Like, no animal, no person makes me feel that uncomfortable except dogs. Just sitting there, if a dog's sitting by there, it just makes me feel uncomfortable. If we're in a big room and there's a dog in it, it'll make me feel uncomfortable. If it's like a street festival and I see a dog on the other side of the road and someone's holding a leash, it's gonna make me feel uncomfortable. Because again, like I said, all you have to do is the dog to be seen, and everything is ruined. The dog just has to be seen, show up, and everything is ruined. Your whole parade gets ruined because of a dog. Because the dog just had to be seen. Because the dog just had to exist. It's unfair. But let's say, these dog lovers were respectful. Let's say all of them were respectful and they took care of their dogs and they made sure their dog didn't bother anyone, and there was, let's say, minimum of incidents regarding dogs. Then maybe I could say, okay, dogs are okay. These owners, though, they're doing their job. I can respect that. But unfortunately, the reality is that dog lovers are disrespectful people. They're toxic. They're reckless people. They don't care about other people. They don't care about their children. Whether or not you're nice to them or you speak calmly to them, they're going to be rude towards you. That's a fact. That is a fact. Because dog lovers, their only priority is their dog, not their children. Not their children. Their only priority is their dog. A dog, mind you, a dog. A dog that can't hunt, can't survive, and it can't mate. How is a dog not worthless? If it can't look after itself, if the dog can't survive on its own, now it can't mate. Most of them can't mate. They're not allowed to mate. Some of them, they have their private area get cut off or whatever. Tell me, you can't tell me this dogs aren't worthless after that. No other animal is as lazy and as dependent and worthless as the dog. I can't think of any. Can't think of any. Every other animal knows how to at least survive and hunt on their own, or okay with being on their own. Naturally. Even if it's a stray dog or a dog that you've adopted or abducted, they can't survive on their own. They always need people, but it just shows that these dogs are just worthless. Dogs are worthless. Like, what good are you? I don't understand how dogs are so likable, but yet they're so useless. There are over probably thousands of organizations around the world that go out and help dogs, that go out and get dogs off the street, put them in shelters, and get them adopted. So if dogs were smart, if dogs were so great, how come they can't survive on their own? How come they need thousands of organizations, non-profit organizations, to help them? I know we help other wild animals, but at the end of the day, those wild animals can survive on their own naturally. But dogs, they can't. The moment you see a stray dog, these dog lovers get so sad and emotional and they cry because deep down they know the dog is worthless, and the dog can't hunt, it can't survive, and it's gonna get diseases, and it's gonna eventually attack someone and die because they know dogs are worthless. They know that. They know it. Dog lovers know this. That's why there are thousands of organizations out there to help dogs. There's probably only a few organizations that help other wild animals, but for dogs, though, there are thousands out there. Thousands of organizations just to help dogs. If dogs were so smart and so great and so godly, then why are there so many organizations out there to help these incompetent animals? Oh my mistake. I didn't mean to call them animals. It slipped out. These incompetent abominations. Again, it's all part of a con game. And I guarantee most of these non-profit organizations is all about the money. It's all about the money. The workers, and think of it as a pyramid. The workers that actually go out there and get money and get dogs, that money is going to the top. It's going somewhere. It's going to someone, mind you. All a business. Dogs are all a business, all part of this con game. And you dog lovers fail to see it. You fail to see the con game that has been played. I believe dog culture has been around for over thousands of years, maybe, give or take. But I feel like in the last 100 years, it really became a business. That's what I think. It really started to become a business, and it turned into this dog culture that we're living in today. And it's disgusting. We have dog mom, dog dads, and dogs are now children. Dogs are fur babies. Tell me this is not a mental obsession or a mental illness with dogs. Dogs, mind you. Man, dog lovers. Again, I don't get it. You go out and you get a dog. You pretty much are getting a dog just to pick up its shit. So that technically makes you a shit picker. Because you get a dog, you feed it, and you pick up its shit. Usually you pick up, unless you're really one of those disgusting dog owners who just doesn't care, then they're gonna leave the dog shit wherever it is. But normally, you get a dog to feed it just so you can pick up its shit. Who does that? Who picks up dog shit? Like, why would you want to do that? Like, why would you want a dog just so you can pick up its shit for a lifetime? Seriously, you get a dog or dogs, then they crap in the house or wherever, and then you have to spend their lifetime picking up their crap. With a child, you do it for maybe a year or two, give or take, and then they're potty trained and they can use the washroom and toilet by themselves. But with dogs, you're picking up dog crap for the dog's lifetime, or maybe your lifetime. And if you have more than one dog, it's like double or triple that of dog shit. I don't get it. I don't get it, and to me that's disgusting. When I was just a little child, I already knew what disgusting was. I didn't need to see a dog to know what disgusting was, but a dog, it confirmed. A dog is a good example of what disgusting is. But you dog owners, you dog lovers, you reinforce that you are just disgusting, and this is fact because you're picking up dog crap. If I go out and pick up other animals' crap, you'd probably call me disgusting as well. But since everyone else is picking up dog crap, that probably makes it okay, right? Damn shit picker. Man, this dog culture is horrible. It's really, really bad. And yeah, I don't want to spend too much time um, talking about crap or shit, but sometimes I have to speak my mind and tell you what you dog lovers are doing because no one else is. Well, some people are, but I'm telling you, man. Like I'm telling you what you're doing is just unacceptable. And I hope that if I'm doing something unacceptable, that you would tell me as well. And don't play that game. Don't play any games because you damn well know that this dog culture is disgusting. It's so disgusting, and again, it just shows in that dog lovers just have no respect for the environment or other people at all. If a place or a city or a park needs to pick up your dog's crap, then something might be wrong with you. Maybe having a dog probably isn't the best thing to have or own. If people have to put up a sign to pick up your dog crap, then something is wrong. Just the other day, I'm walking down the street. This is the sidewalk, mind you. And there was a sign that says, pick up your dog crap. And in my head, I'm going like, really? Like, isn't that common sense? Your dog made a mess, so you clean it up, you pick it up. Have some, even though I hate dogs, at least have some slight kind of respect for yourself or for the environment or the city. Just to pick up your dog shit. Just bend down and pick up your dog shit after your dog takes a shit. Stop leaving it all around the place, on the city streets, in the parks, on other neighbors. It's rude, it's bad, it's disgusting. Don't do it. There should not be a sign that tells these intelligent dog lovers to pick up their dog crap. This shows that humans aren't that intelligent, and they're just getting. They're not that smart. On a whole scale, they're not that smart. Sure, the humans can make technology devices, etc., but that's only a few people doing it, not everyone. Only like maybe 2% of people of this world that are making these devices. But the rest are there are some intelligent people there, but the rest just so dumb. They're so dumb. If you're going out to go adopt a dog or to live in your home, then that's kind of dumb. Dumb. It's like, getting into a cage of a lion or a tiger. That's kind of dumb. Getting into a cage or a den of a bear. That's dumb. Swimming with sharks without no protection or no safety measures. That's dumb. Well, what dog lovers say. If as long as it doesn't happen to them, then it's okay. Basically, that's the dog lover's logic. As long as it their dog doesn't attack or doesn't happen to them, then it's completely fine. Let's ignore the countless other attacks and incidents. But since I didn't experience it, then it's fine. Dog lover logic at its best. It's all part of a con game. Dog culture is part of a con game. There are tons of websites telling us the benefits and why people get dogs, and a couple of the top reasons is loneliness or companionship. So if you are married to someone, a husband or wife, and have children, and you get a dog, so that does that mean you're lonely still? Because if you are lonely, then chances are your spouse or girlfriend or whoever aren't doing the job that they're supposed to. If you have to get a dog because you're lonely or need companionship, then your husband or wife or whoever aren't doing a good job. If it takes a dog to keep a family together, then chances are you and the other person aren't doing a good job. And a lot of these big families get dogs. Why? You have such a big family, so many friends, then you don't need a dog. You're just getting a dog because my guess is because you've been brainwashed and conned by this dog culture, by the media, the dog industry, which is constantly selling you the dog, constantly promoting the dog as a dog, and so you give into it. You see your favorite celebrity with a dog, you give into it, you accept it. It's sad. It's sad. And speaking of celebrities, I'm not a celebrity person. I don't care for celebrities. I never. Okay, I can't say never. When I was a child, maybe there's a couple that I really liked. Musicians, maybe actors I really liked. But as I got older, once you get older, until I got older, it's like I can't do this anymore. They're just people. Who cares? They really don't care about us. They're slaves. They're sellouts. Who cares? But these dog lovers will worship these celebrities because they have a dog. So they go out and get a dog or pitbull. Yeah, these celebrities don't. These celebrities are part of the media that are helping to brainwash you dog lovers. Most of them know that the regular person out there is dumb. Guarantee that some of them really know that people are just dumb, and they're going to use this dog to sell records, sell movies, etc., etc. In the movie John Wick, and the whole movie, the whole trilogy basically, all happened because someone killed a worthless. That's true. That's fact. The movie happened because someone killed a worthless. All for much. John Wick killed a lot of people and jeopardized his own life for a dog. And in reality, though, that dog attacked the horse on set during the movie. That Pitbull attacked a horse on set. And this is the dog that Neil, or John Wick, wanted to get revenge for, a dog. And I used to like the movie. I still kind of do. Air Bud, I like basketball. As a child watching it, because it had basketball in it, you just liked it. I didn't really care much about the dog, but I really liked Air Bud the movie, the first one, the basketball movie. It was good. I liked it. But as I get older, wiser, smarter, knowledgeable, Air Bud is a giant cheat of a movie, and here is why. Here is why the movie's a cheat, and why the protagonist of the movie is the real villain. They have a bunch of kids and playing basketball. Apparently, they're not that good until they get the dog on the team, a dog, mind you, on the team to play against a bunch of children. So we have a dangerous weapon being used by the protagonist that we're supposed to care about, playing in a basketball game full of children, mind you. No, it's just a movie, but looking into the movie, that's cheating. That is cheating. That is child endangerment. To use a dog to play basketball against children. It won't be long until that actually happens. I guarantee it. It won't be long, since we're living in this tedious dog culture. It won't be long. As long as we continue to play the con game, continue to be brainwashed, eventually dogs will be allowed to play on children sports teams. They probably already do somehow. Again, that movie was cheat. A big fat cheat. Still, a part of me still likes the movie because I was a child and I grew up with it. But as an adult, that movie was a piece of shit. Then there's the movie Billions, where the owner of a dog dies and all his money, goes to a dog. Yes, that's true. You can look it up. A movie called Billions. It stars the Superman guy and Tim Curry as well. And the dog is given, inherited trillions or billions of dollars from his owner that dies. This is where we're going. It's only going to get worse. A dog playing basketball and dogs inheriting money as if they care for money or don't even know what money is. Man, you dog lovers, you gotta do better. You dog lovers in the media, you have to do better. Enough of this crap. As a child, as a child we don't know better, but as an adult, man, you should know better than to be spamming these dog movies and TV shows. I had no one back in those days saying to hate dogs. When I was a child, no one said they hate dogs. No one said they hated dogs. As a matter of fact, when I didn't like dogs, older friend that I had at the time was like, whenever I see dogs, he wanted me to say to myself, I love dog, I love dog, I love dog. That's brainwashing. That's a psychological strategy. I did it a couple times, but at the end of the day, I still hated dogs. So, and and I gotta admit something as well, maybe maybe a few years ago, I don't know what was going on in my head. I was thinking, this dog culture isn't going anywhere. So might as well jump into it. Might as well jump on the bandwagon, the dog bandwagon. In my head, I'm thinking maybe I should just, go to a dog park and just stand there and let dogs smell all over me so I can get over this hatred for dogs. But then I snapped out of it and realized, oh, that's dumb. Why would I do that? Why would anyone want to give up intelligence for a dog? Why would anyone want to give up their own safety for a dog? It's unheard of. It's silly. It's stupid, man. But lucky enough, that was only a thought, and I did not do it. I did not go through with it. Because you have, you know, sorry about that. So you have some people that will, tell you to like dogs, or you have a friend that likes dogs, and to go over their house, you kind of have to like dogs, and you do it anyways, and then eventually you play along, but you hate dogs, or you adapt to it, and you end up liking dogs. I can't do it. I can't do it. I cannot like dogs. I cannot like dogs at all. Can't do it. I almost tried to, but I can't do it. And I would be a hypocrite if I did that. If I ever did that, I would be the biggest hypocrite ever. And I would deserve to get mauled. If I start liking dogs, I would deserve to get mauled. Can't do it. Can't do it. About 15 more minutes left, but two more things I need to talk about to you dog lovers. Um, um, online dating. From what I heard, that's very hard to find anyone online dating because, or even dating in general, because most people own dogs. But online dating in particular, I think, whether or not you list on your profile that you own dogs, or you show a picture of a dog, I think that is great. I think it is great that people will let people know that they own dogs. Have the picture of their dog just so you can, I guess swipe left or delete them or block that person. It saves time though. It does save time. Nothing is worse than talking to a girl in person or online and then going out on a date first time, and guess what? They bring their dog with them. How do you get out of that one? First thing I would say, I'm not okay with dogs, and I would leave. But the average person, again, you like this person. You really do like this person. You didn't know they have a dog, and it surprised you. How do you get out of that one? First thing, again, I would tell them I don't like dogs, and I'm not willing to risk my safety, my well-being for a dog. And we all know that this person as well isn't going to give up their dog for another person. So it's always best to just walk away. And I can respect people that put pictures of their dogs on their profile, because that allows people to swipe left real quick. If you hate dogs, you can swipe away real quick. You don't have to read their profile. You go through the pictures, you see a dog, you're like, oh, a dog, swipe left. Instead of, look at one picture, read their profile, oh, this person sounds good. I like this person. I want to say something. But then you swipe through their picture, you see a dog, and you're like, oh, damn it. You just wasted 2 minutes on a dog lover. A minute, a few seconds on a dog lover. Unacceptable. But again, I can respect people who do that. And I think dog lovers, if you like dogs or own dogs, put a dog on your profile so people can swipe left real quick. Please do that. Man, oh man, oh man. I have a lot to say. I had a lot to say today. Man, you dog lovers. I'm a person who doesn't. I like to keep to myself. I don't talk a lot. Unless something is really bothering me, then I'm gonna speak up. And this dog culture has been bothering me since I was in the womb, mind you. Since I was a little preschooler, 7 years old. These dogs have tormented me, has tormented others, and I cannot just not say anything and allow you dog lovers to keep living recklessly, endangering your own children, endangering other people's children, endangering the community, all for a dog. I can't do that. Me and YouTube may not be, or the media may not be on the same page or level. You know, again, YouTube used to be a great place. Like back in '06, YouTube used to be so fun. But it has evolved into like it's really bad. Like right now, it's really bad, and I'm like on the verge of. I used to watch like a lot of videos, but now on the verge of like I'm slowly quitting YouTube, like quitting watching videos. Still gonna be making like videos, but I'm watching less videos lately on YouTube. But with that being said, I had posted a video that I got on Facebook. I downloaded it and I posted on my YouTube, and it was of this pitbull nutter, dealing with his ferocious, worthless mutts. And I didn't know who it was. I didn't know who this person was. Found it on Facebook and I posted it on YouTube during these days for maybe 3 years. All I was doing was posting dog videos just for fun because I was, I don't know. I just hated dogs, so I just posted them. Posted this video maybe last year, January, this year January. And out of nowhere, he's not even out of nowhere, this guy copyrights or calls copyright for his worthless video. Again, I've never heard of this person. I guarantee this guy probably didn't even know if my channel even existed. Probably didn't know the video existed. But I guarantee you a lot of dog lovers are swarming my itty bitty puny channel, and they probably saw the video and they snitched on me to him, who then reported to YouTube to have that video taken down. So here we are, the tough ass, badass pitbull lover is offended by someone sharing their video. The badass, tough ass pitbull lover is now offended and intimidated by someone sharing their video. It's this guy right here. This pitbull nutter, who guessing breeds or probably makes out with his nasty ass pitbulls, mind you, one of the deadliest living creatures on the face of the earth. People like him that is responsible for the destruction of society, because they allow these things to live instead of getting Stormbreaker and giving these abomination the Stormbreaker treatment. This person is probably breeding them, playing with them, making out with them, killing other wild innocent animals just for their pitbull. I bet his house probably stinks of pitbulls. House probably stinks of pitbulls. Like any dog lover's house, it stinks of dog. Again, these tough ass pitbull lovers apparently are intimidated by someone sharing their puny video. Man, 5 minutes. I have 5 minutes left. Wow. There's a few things else I want to talk about. Um, okay, fine. Last thing, I'll mention before, you know, I close is that there is no in this meat industry. It's it's unfair. I don't eat meat. Like I don't eat meat. I rarely, like rarely, maybe twice a year will eat meat. I don't like labels. I don't call myself a I may have said it, but I don't call myself a vegetarian or vegan. But my diet is basically mainly vegetables and fruit. However, in this meat industry, it's okay apparently, for most people, for dog lovers, it's okay to slaughter millions upon millions of cattle, sheep, chicken, goats, fish, you name it, worldwide, and that's okay. Completely fine. These dog lovers don't bat an eye. But as soon as someone decides to eat or slaughter a dog or hit a dog, then you get a huge uproar. As soon as you even say you hate dogs, there's a huge uproar. Everyone's in shock. But the other millions of animals that are being slaughtered daily, mind you, daily, these dog lovers don't bat an eye. They will eat meat daily. They will feed their dogs meat daily. Then all of a sudden they will have a problem with someone eating a dog. It's just unfair. Cultures who have been eating dog for probably hundreds or thousands of years, and apparently these mainly it's the Western people in America who are offended by people eating dog when these are the same people that will eat cow, chicken every single day. The people that will daily support the enslavement, the abuse of these animals in cages every day. But if you decide to hate dogs or eat a dog or cook a dog, it, everyone is apparently now outraged. Everyone hates it. Everyone's offended by it. And dog lovers are going to say dogs are family. What are you? Dog lovers, they say this. You dog lovers say this. You say dogs are family. Like what? How can any sane, intelligent person say that? Dogs are family. That's why you shouldn't eat them. Dogs aren't family. They're just worthless dogs. All they do is eat shit and lay down doing nothing all day. Dogs are family. This is why you shouldn't eat dogs because dogs are family. Anything deserved to be eaten, it's dogs. Because again, they provide nothing, no benefit for the environment, absolutely no real benefit for people. It's true, there's no benefit whatsoever for these dogs, but other animals do serve a purpose. They do serve a purpose in the world. That's what I want to say, but I completely forgot. Completely forgot. Nevertheless, I'm gonna stop it now. Stop it here. Hope you dog lovers were able to sit through the whole thing. You had to take breaks. I'm all for it. I take breaks too on long videos. Sometimes it can only last maybe 20 minutes on a video, and I gotta take a break. I understand that. You dog lovers are very intelligent people, somewhat. And on YouTube, there are a lot of unless you are aware of this. There are a lot of people that are gurus or they're leaders, and there are mini cults on YouTube. YouTube is like a mini virtual cult. You listen to someone, they say something that you like, and you follow them, you worship them. Listen to this person, he says something that you don't like, then you block him, you hate him, you thumbs him down. This person says everything that you want to hear, you worship him, etc., etc. And again, treat this person like a cult. And if I ever get popular or whatever, if I get popular, thank you. I guess that's okay. But my goal isn't about being popular or having or forming a YouTube cult or being famous. My goal is to bring awareness, to shine the light on this dog culture. And I hope I can at least wake one. I hate to use the word term awake. Everyone uses awake. I hope that through my videos or content that someone can reflect on it and eventually be able to make the decision to have their mind change. I don't want to be someone that changes someone's mind. You listen to my videos and poof, your mind has changed. No, I don't want that. That's not intelligent. I don't want people to listen one time and be like, "Oh, this guy's right. I hate dogs." No, 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 no. I don't want that. That'll be nice. I won't lie. That would be nice. But I want you to go over. I want you to think about it, reflect on it for a few weeks, a month, few months, maybe a year. I'll give it a year. And after a year, you have to come up with the conclusion and the actions that dogs are worthless. I want you to be able to give up your dog on your own will. Not because I said it or someone said they hate dogs. Do it on your own will. Think about it. Just think about it. Do your own research about these dogs and realize this dog culture is nothing but a con game. This dog culture is nothing but a con game. And I want you to be able to grow away from this tedious dog culture. Once you are dog free, you realize, man, life is so much better. Once you're dog free, you will realize how tedious other dog lovers are. Again, I'm not looking to be a leader of anything. I'm not looking to start another YouTube cult or be famous. I don't care. No, again, I'm not. Usually, I'm not. Usually, when I do things like this, I usually do it for a while, and then by maybe a few months later, I probably stop doing it anyway. So I'm not about being famous. It's about bringing the awareness, to people, hoping that they would break out of their mental illness. Do it for yourself and for your children. Don't do it for me. Do it for yourself and for your own children by getting rid of these dogs, by thinking, reflecting, doing your own research, and coming with your own conclusion. Because the facts are out there, but because of this media and this dog industry, they hide it. They tell lies, they make up things, all to promote, support this dog culture just so they can make money and keep the people dumbed down and incompetent. This is the Worthless Mutt Show. I am your host, the Gore, the Dog Butcher. And remember, please remember that it is absolutely okay. It's not just okay. It's a marvelous it's a marvelous thing to hate dogs. Thank you for watching.